And God said, I have my eye on Tanzania. Now I saw another rising star coming in the shape of Tanzania. And the Lord said there was a route by which a man that so many did not appreciate until his death. Okay, fully. Said there was a direction I set the country to go, but there were sellouts in the system. He literally told me his death was not natural. And God said, I have my eye on Tanzania, and I'm ready to do something new that Africa would look at it and say, surely God's hand is on it. And so I say, even America, even the Europe, even Asia will look at it and say, they are nations. And a map appeared, and God began to show me by his angel, this country, that country is about to shift. This one is about to shift. This one is about to shift. And even showed me other nations from the Western world, Asia, Latin America, coming to partner with nations in Africa. And he said, this one, and this one, and this one. And today I just want to talk about Tanzania. But when I get these things, I always ask God, who would carry the voice to where you want it to go? And in the prophetic, of course, God has allowed us a spirit embassy to carry the secrets of nations. This to us is not a competition of we are putting out prophetic voices, prophetic words to nations, and it's coming out to be correct. No. We understand we have the largest volume of international prophecies. We know this. This is a fact. A fact is not pride. It's just a fact. And I said, give me a word. And he said, I will send you with a word. And I'll also in that region, prophetically, listen, this is not about bishops and archbishops and whatever. No. As I said with Ghana, this one is with Tony Osborne. And the Lord said, I will send him with the word to congratulate the winner of the election, this coming election. That means the word will be dropped on him, and you will be able to say congratulations to the person way before it happens. When God begins to do like that, he's setting people prophetically in positions, in territories. That means by God's grace, he has been given the mouth that will speak to his nation. Listen, I'm not undermining any bishop or any pastor. I'm just telling you what I've been told. And that's it. I can go to any location just like I did with Ghana. It has nothing to do with undermining anyone. We were in Kitwe, and one of the political leaders of a political party came. They said, did you hear what just happened? Another president somewhere. He said he dreamt of you, telling him not to be here and there and there. I said, where is that? He said, yeah, I have it now. I said, what do you mean? He said, yeah, he saw you telling him not to do anything, and he was spared. His life was spared. I'm not talking about this one that just happened here. No. This was a different story. So don't try to join names in. They say, oh, I think it's that. No. Notice, how did my capacity go to another country? I remember when I mentioned Ghana, how people say, no, why is he prophesying about Ghana when he's from Zimbabwe? Sir, you play. You're joking. You are a comedian. We are in more countries than you can think of. Many countries. A lot of countries. We are in Venezuela. We're in Puerto Rico. Just today we're looking at videos of our church in Myanmar going outside there to win. You don't see no black person there, not one. You go to India, you go to all these locations, and you're looking. Next year we are going to Japan. There are spirit members, Japanese people there, no black person. You ask, how are we given the power? How come I'll be preaching here and be seeing all? It doesn't matter whether it's football. I'll see the scores 2 weeks before. The Premier League, I say it here. This one is going to win a year before. You say, why did I go? Ghana. Come to the front of the class. You need lessons. Prophets have locations. When God called me, he said, I've made you a prophet to the nations. Where you are born doesn't matter. Yes. How did Kofi Annan become the Secretary General of the UN? How? Is he not from Ghana? Should we be asking why? Why is he talking about Zimbabwe when he's from Ghana? His occupation, sir. His position. His office positions him to speak on matters of the world. He's not sent to a location. So this young man here has been set in that region to shift, to change things, to speak, to build, to destroy, to pluck up, to plant, to make, to flourish. That if there is a political junta waiting to see how to do it, best thing is call him, sit down with him, talk, and you will see. Listen, sir, negotiations are done. Pastor Chris here, when there was supposed to be a demonstration, did he not come out and say, I chased the demons out of Zimbabwe? The boldness to say, I chased the demons out of Zimbabwe. The boldness. And then he called me and said, son, it's done. There's nothing like that will happen. I said, hey. The next day they said, it's Uelbert Angel who told Pastor Chris. I said, do you know Chris Oyakilome? Do you know him? That I will call him and say, hey, please, can you go on video? Who? You know, people think pastors are just people moving around. No, sir. Maybe you're convinced by money. Just 2 years ago, they went 22 billion copies of the Rhapsody. 20 billion. One copy of our Good News Daily here gets to maybe $2 per copy. One copy. They distributed 22 billion copies. Do your mathematics, please. Don't make it $2 per copy. Make it $1. All right, make it 50 cents. You're still talking about billions and it's not for sale. They distribute for free. We have not spoken of transport. We have not spoken of manpower. You think that men will wait for some call and say, yes, let's say, please do something. We want to support our president. Just go on live now. Just recently, he did a conference from his studio, sir, standing in his studio like this. And people are at a conference in another city, in a stadium, traveling to see a man on the screen. You people are not serious. You think that level of man would get a call from me and I'm conniving with him and I'm telling him to this and I'm manipulating my own father? You need to speak like this. No, I was even sent the video. I think it was my wife who said, did you know this? I said, Jesus Christ, this man has put us in trouble now. Meanwhile, some stupid nincompoop is thinking I sent my father. You know, turn to your neighbor, say, neighbor, if you think twice, you'll be the wisest in your generation. Don't turn to the other one. This one is too stuck up. Say, neighbor, don't think too much. You will hurt your brain. You think my own son will call me and say, yes, speak this for me, please. Me. Ask the people I move with. They will tell you. You convince me to go on video. And like, yes. Patrick has spoken to me. I need to lie on his behalf. Then tomorrow he still calls me father. That's not how it plays. But let me tell you something. Just as God is transforming Tanzania, things are going to move. The steps are moving in the right direction. Things are moving in the right direction. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus.